Hey y'all, it is Teacher Courtney here, and I wanted to kind of talk to you about what it's like to make your own schedule. So I work for VIPKid, which is an online ESL company. And with VIPKid, I have the luxury of creating my own schedule. So I open slots that are provided and that fit in the schedule for my students who live in Beijing. So I can open up any slots between, for me, since I'm in Central Standard Time, is anywhere from 7:30 p.m. until 9 a.m. So 8:30 would be the last slot that is opened. So I can teach anytime in there, so I can open my slots that fit for me. So essentially I am making my own schedule. What is it like to do so? It can be pros and cons. So it can be overwhelming because you have all these time slots that you can choose from, and you want to, sometimes it can be, what's the right word? Intimidating. So I've wanted to open more slots. I've wanted to, what if I open up 4:30 a.m.? What if I open up 4 o'clock a.m.? So I'm kind of like going back a little bit and just kind of seeing what I'm capable of. And a lot of it is that. I know teachers who open up every single slot, and I can't do that. But I know teachers that do, and they do very well, very well. So what works best in your schedule? I only open 20 hours a week, maybe less than. So it definitely is what works for you. But having your own schedule means that you can work around what you have. So my husband's birthday just came, and I was able to take most of, like, I didn't open all my slots that I normally do. And I didn't have to request anything. I didn't have to send in anything or say, hey, send in an email and say, hey, I don't want to work past this time on this day. I didn't have to ask a boss if I can take off early. I did it myself because I am my own boss. So that is what it's like when you open your own schedule. When you have you can create your own work environment, your own work hours. And another reason why it can be intimidating is I was so used to following what the standard was, or what my boss asked of me, and they would say, okay, 8:30 to 4:30, and you have to be here in those hours. Or when I was working through grad school or working through undergrad, I worked as a hostess. So they would put on my schedule 4 till whenever, 4 to close, or 4 to when business slows down. So I wasn't able to create what was mine. I could give them a preference of when I wanted to work, but I couldn't create my own schedule, if that makes sense. So if this is intriguing to you, if you want to make your own schedule, if you want to be your own boss in a sense, not so much that you tell yourself what to do, but you can create the hours that work in your schedule, and you can find if you want to work 10 hours a week or if you want to work 50 hours a week, you have the option to do so. Or if you want to work all of the month of September and you want to work only a day in October or no days in October, you can choose to do so. So that is completely up to you. And I love it. I love it. I do have to stay motivated, so I will do a video on what it means to be motivated. And some of you will be intrinsically motivated, and some of you will be extrinsically motivated. And it just depends on what's your why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you work? Why do you go to your job? Why do you have a family? Why do you eat? So what's your motivation, and how do you stay motivated when you create your own schedule? So I'm gonna do a video on that and talk about what motivates me and how I stay motivated to do well and to be successful, because in an industry where you can create that kind of dynamic for yourself, or the hours for yourself, it can be difficult to sometimes give yourself hours when you want to take some time off, but you have the power to do so. So if you are feeling burnt out, you can take those times for yourself, and it is definitely needed in every field, every area, every job. You need some days off, and with VIPKid you can choose when those are. So that is what it's like when I make my own schedule. I really enjoy it because I can say, hey, I want to work every Monday, or hey, I want to take every Monday off. Mondays are not my favorite, so I'm not going to work them, or Mondays are my favorite, I will work them all. So that's completely up to you. If you want any help along the way, if this is intriguing to you, if you want to work with VIPKid, reach out to me. I will personally help you along the way to getting hired. So until next time, guys, bye.